All right, guys, I want to talk to you about locating the VIN number and the data plate on a mobile home. Now, this is important in mobile home investing. Why? Because unfortunately, guys, you're going to deal with some unscrupulous people, some shady people who you'd be shocked, guys. They may try to sell you a mobile home that's not theirs, or the paperwork wasn't done correctly on their end. So they're trying to get from under it and pass the shady deal on to you. So you just have to be careful and know how to match up all the information to make sure that the mobile home that you're purchasing, it is what they say it is. The VIN numbers match, the data plate matches. Just finding out all the correct information because you don't want to be stuck with a home that's you can't do anything with because they may still owe debt on it, or like I said, the paperwork isn't correct. And unlike with with traditional real estate investing, where you have lawyers who kind of do the closing paperwork and they do a title search and everything to make sure everything is on the up and up, you kind of have to do the legwork yourself, which isn't really that hard. 95% of the people you meet there, they are going to sell you the home that they own. Um, but you just have to verify what they're saying and verify that all the paperwork matches. So let's look at how to find the VIN on the mobile home, how to find the data information just to make sure everything is on the up and up. So here we have this mobile home, and guys, if you're new in this, you wouldn't know where to find that information. But different ages, different sizes of homes, they have the information in different locations. So most importantly, what you want to look for to start off with is the data plate. Let's look at these other files that I have. So this is the data plate. Um, you see it right here. So where is this found in the mobile home? One, uh, more likely than not, it will be found inside a kitchen cabinet, normally by the sink. Underneath the sink is where you will find this data plate. So, what I want you to look for when you're looking at this, two important things. This right here, the HUD number. This HUD number right here, this is important. Uh, let's see if I can highlight it. This HUD number. Secondly, another important thing is the zone of the mobile home. Because guys, in certain areas, especially if you have to move the home, you're gonna have to know the zone because certain counties, certain cities, they don't allow certain zones. So you find the zone kind of at the bottom of the data plate right here. This is a zone one. This is a zone one. Here we go. Zone one mobile home. So that's what you need to look for. Now, some of them will have the serial number. I think this is the serial number right here. No, this is not it. But let's look at a few other ones to see what we're looking at. Um, if you're walking through the mobile home, if it's not in the at the bottom of the sink, behind the cabinet door, you may be in a bedroom. Look behind this door. In a closet, it may be behind that door. Like I said, right here, this is the master bedroom. Sometimes it's right here. Open this door up and you'll see it. It's behind the door, or look on the wall. I've seen them there before. Inside a closet, look on the wall. Um, let's see other places where you can find the data plate with the information. Again, in the kitchen, right here in this cabinet. It's normally this is where it's located. If it's not here, just look behind these other cabinets and you should find it. Um, Again, this is another data plate. And guys, what you're looking for is this HUD number. So that's important. You want this HUD number this label number to match. We're going to look at a title also. You want that to match the label on the outside of the home, and you're looking for the label also, that HUD, same HUD label on the outside of the home. Let's see if we can get that information. Here we go. This number right here, this HUD label number, it should match with the number that's on the data plate. Yes, this it should match with this number here. Now I don't know if these this is random pics that I've took of different data plates, so I don't know if these will match, but this is you want it to match with this number here. So um, and guys, why? Let's see where else some would be located before I get into the title paperwork. Uh, yep, you see right here behind the mobile home. This is that data plate. This is that label on the outside. Now normally it's on the opposite end of it's towards the back of the trailer. It's on the opposite end of where the tongue is, where the hitch is. So this is where you'll find that label. Normally it's on the home, or it may be here at the bottom. It may be on the frame. So you may have to pull the skirting out the way if you don't see this. It may be on the metal frame itself. So that's what you can look for. Also, that data plate that we were looking at earlier, that white sheet, I found them, especially on the older homes. I found them behind the electrical panels, behind the electric boxes. And these electrical panels, they're normally in a closet, or they're behind the door of the master bedroom up against the wall. So that's where you can find those things at. And it's always just good to check this panel just to make sure that uh, all the fuses are in there, all the breakers are in there, nothing, no wires are hanging out. So it's always just good to check this. Um, let's talk about why it's important. So somebody tried to pull a fast one on us the other day. They called and said they had a mobile home that was a 2019. Now we're looking at this. They didn't have any title paperwork or anything. They just claimed that they had a bill of sale. So look at this, guys. You see anything missing on this bill of sale? They just have 19. They don't have 1980, 1989, or 1999. And the woman told us that this mobile home is a 2019, but she wanted 4,000 bucks for it. So we're like, that's kind of strange. Why would somebody take a big loss on a mobile home? But she didn't send us any. Well, she did send pictures later after she told us it was 2019. That's how we knew something was off, because the home looked like a 1979, not a 2019. Um, and again, what threw up the red flags for us was the bill of sale. Didn't have any title. And here, look at this bill of sale. It doesn't look official. It looked like something that they wrote in. Didn't fill out all the correct paperwork. Let's see. I think I have another picture of it. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Well, look at on this paper. They had it. Year 2019, 16 by 80. And in no form or fashion was this a 2019 mobile home. So that's why all these things have to add up, guys. You just can't take somebody's word for it. You have to, what's the old saying, trust but verify. You have to verify what they are telling you is true. If it's what they're saying is not true, then it's more than likely you need to pass on it, because they're being shady, and they may have still have a loan on the mobile home. That's why they can't produce the actual title. The bank may still have the title, and they're just trying to get from under it and passing a fast one on you. So you just have to be careful of dealing with shady people, and how you do the legwork, and check, make sure that everything is on the up and up, is by looking at this data plate and just confirming on the and this data plate that's in the behind the cabinets, or behind a closet door. But most importantly, let's look at this title. Um, so the VIN number right here, this is important that you must look at. This VIN number right here, this has to match. Lots of times, um, the VIN number will be here somewhere on this data plate. So lots of times you'll find it up in this area. So these things have to match. Uh, let's see. Another thing to look at, and you can see too that they have the make and model number that will be on that data plate. That's how you can confirm it. Also, you see the year of it, 1997. That will tell you also on this data plate that when the home was manufactured. You see right here, it was manufactured in '06. So that title should say either '06 or '07. Now the thing about mobile homes also, they're just like vehicles. Um, Even though, like when you're watching commercials of vehicles, even though like we're in 2023, um, a lot of these a lot of these car manufacturers, they'll start selling the 2024s like in September, October, November of 23. And even though the year didn't change over yet, but it's labeled as a 24, even though the car was manufactured in 23. So it may say '06 here or '07, but it actually may be a '08, a year ahead of it. So don't let that part confuse you. Um, let's look at this title again. Uh, and guys, again, this it'll be in the bedroom if you don't see that data plate. Look behind the doors, look behind closets. Um, let's get back to this title. What's important also is making sure that they are listed as the owner in this area. They are the owners. Um, and as far as liens, if they still have a loan on it, they will have the company's name right here. Now, either it will say lien released somewhere up in here, and they'll give a date, or they'll have some kind of paperwork from the bank saying that it was released, that the lien was released. If you don't have that, something saying that the lien was released, I would not touch that mobile home. You have to make sure that it's everything is on the up and up. No liens on it, no back taxes. You just want to confirm all of these things. Um, and as you can see, in this situation, it's not listed here, but they provided me with paperwork here saying from the bank saying that it was released. Um, Another title here, you can see it says the make, has the VIN number, um, the year that it was made, date issued 92. See right here is no liens on this mobile home. And I know you guys are in different states, but titles are pretty much all the same. So um, it'll look something similar to this. I want to show you guys too. I had a picture of a hot water heater. Sometimes these things are, yeah, right here. They're in a closet where the hot water heater is, especially these older ones, like you see up in this area. Well, let's see if I can zoom in. You see up in here, they'll have a panel right here, a door that's blocking the water heater. So you pull that door back and you can see it. This little panel or be on the wall in the closet of the water heater is where you'll find that data plate. Um, Again, this is another data plate. They're all behind the cabinets, guys. Just look behind the cabinets or behind doors. So, um, again, guys, I hope this was informative. I hope it's important that you do your due diligence and making sure that these numbers match because you don't want to buy a home that's, you can see it's hot. Somebody's selling you a home that still has a lien on it. And you make sure that you verify the zones, zone one, zone two, or zone three, because if you have to move it into a county or a city that doesn't accept a zone three, then you're stuck with that home. So you just verify all of this information. And when you're looking at this home, it's good to just pull out your phone and take a picture of that data plate. That way you can always have it if you need to relay some information to a park or a city if you're getting permits. It's just good to have pictures of all of these things, the labels, serial numbers, all of that. Just keep pictures of these things. That way you don't have to have that physical paper on you. So hope this was informative, guys. Drop any comments in the comment section if you have any questions, and I'll be glad to help you guys out. But hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.